Of course, you want to know how to remember speeches and presentations on the stage. That's why you're watching this video. Trust me, I'm going to tell you a few simple ideas, and if you follow, there are more chances that you're gonna remember your speeches and presentations on the stage. Let's begin. I'm going to tell you about SRA. This is not SRK. This is SRA. So let's begin with this S. S is simple structuring formula. Now, if you're new in public speaking, use this simple structuring formula. What is this? Tell people what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you told them. Like I've told you, I'm going to talk about SRA. Tell people what you're going to tell them, then tell them. Now I'm talking to you about it. Then tell them what you told them. It means you gotta summarize. Very easy structuring formula. Chances are there that you're gonna remember your content, and your audience, people, they're gonna remember what you talked about, because at last you're gonna summarize. Now what the hell is this R? Rehearse it properly. Use chunking formula. What most of the people do when it comes to rehearsing their speeches and presentations, let's suppose they have 6 different paragraphs. So they start rehearsing, they start from the first paragraph of course. If they get stuck at second, they start from the first again. If they get stuck at third, they start from the first again. So what happens consequently? First 2, 3, 4 paragraphs get most of the time of rehearsal, and last few paragraphs do not. Okay, simple. So when we are on the stage, we are able to speak properly in the beginning, then we start forgetting because we haven't rehearsed it properly. So use chunking formula. What is that? If you have 6 paragraphs of your speech or presentation, take first 2 first, practice them properly, rehearse them properly, put them aside. Third and fourth first, next 2 first, practice them, put them aside. Last 2 paragraphs, 5th and 6th, rehearse them, put them aside. Then practice all the paragraphs together. Of course, you're gonna give equal time to all the paragraphs. Rehearse it properly. Use chunking formula. Now what the hell is this C? A. What the hell is this A? A is one of the most important and one of the very easiest formulas. Acronyms. Use acronyms. To remember your bullet points of speech or presentation, use acronyms. I still remember there was one student in our public speaking session. He was a part of Pep Talk Skills course. So he was giving a speech, I must say presentation, on bodybuilding. He was a bodybuilder, the big guy, bull. So kind of a bouncer, you know. So he was giving a speech on bodybuilding and nobody could understand anything because he couldn't structure. Since he didn't know how to structure it, so he forgot his content. I told him to use acronyms. Then he gave this presentation again after a few days. He talked about DCP. If you want to make a good body, use DCP. D is for diet. He talked about diet, how important is this diet. C is for consistency. You gotta hit the gym for months and years if you want great body. P is for patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. So does your body. It's not built in a day. Your body requires time. So he talked about DCP. And I have told you about acronyms. That's what I've used in this content of mine. I have talked about SRA. S stands for simple structuring formula. R stands for rehearse it properly. And A, use acronyms. I talked about acronyms. I hope you've liked the content and you have understood. If you use the simple strategy, there are chances that you're gonna remember your talk because you are keeping it simple. If you're a beginner in public speaking, keep it simple. Your brain is gonna remember that. So, ta-da, until next time, do not forget to subscribe our channel because we are coming up with some amazing stuff on our channel. See ya.